What's going on? Tectonic Itch, playing some more mono green Tron, and we have the die roll, very nice, and we have a Tron, very nice. Tron and a Karn. Can't ask much better than that, only, well, can ask not for the expedition map to be destroyed or countered. That would be very helpful. If I had to guess what my opponent is on right now, I'm going to guess blue, red, is it something? Because that is a lot of the meta right now, having seen no cards, so you never know. Let's get the first actual look and start making some actual predictions here. Forest. Ignoble Hierarch. Chunned colors, potentially goblins. Alright. Also, high likelihood of Boseiju. Yeah, I like the backups. Actually, I like the head of Boseiju. There is another. This could be a Yawgmoth deck. This is looking a lot like a held up Boseiju. Yep, it's a held up Boseiju. Oof. Well, if they have second Boseiju here, we're just in trouble. We have to gamble that they don't have it. Check the sideboard. Few options. I think it's likely we're going to lose the Karn no matter what we go for. I'm tempted by the Relic. But we'll go for the Pithing Needle. We'll run this out. We could have done that differently and technically still had the 2 mana. Well, no, we wouldn't have gotten both the map and the Pithing Needle out. So we're sacrificing the Karn to play it a little on the safe side. Although we do have a trick that might save the Karn depending on how they want to do this. Dismember could be a very nice here. Alright, they're going to go wide. But this does let us still save the Karn. Not as good of a save, but... still relevant. Ah, and there's the Yawgmoth. Is that what we want? Um... Walking Ballista or Ensnaring Bridge. We have 2 cards in hand. So everything can pretty well. That can't attack. That's relevant. We haven't, since we have extra cards in hand, this feels right. They're gonna use some resources to kill the Karn. And they're still wary of another Dismember trick, which works out fine for me. I would have held up that land in hand and tried to make me think they had something else. It is a land. What do we start taking down here? Unfortunately, with the two ignoble hierarchs, they kill me. This is probably... Yeah, no, it's a bad play. We'll target them. No cards, but I want to get Karn liberated at 10 so they can't kill it. Unfortunately, ignoble hierarch exalted triggers after the attack, so if I minused, they could still kill it. I could take it down, but I don't want to give up Karn Great Creator just to protect Karn and not take a little bit of extra damage. Alright, Dryad Arbor. So that gives them a little bit more damage. They can swing 3. Definitely feel like we're in a strong position at this point, though. Even if they find another Boseiju. This is game 1, so they're not going to have that much artifact destruction. And there's the concede. Yeah, so we were pretty much just going to clear their board state. Yeah, we're a little low on time. Got to watch that. But overall, in a good spot. Take some Warping Whales and an extra Relic here, I think. We can cut the Kozilek. Maybe cut a Wurmcoil. I like the Dismembers. Yeah, they're not the best, though. We'll cut one Dismember. Really? Potentially a Yawgmoth, but if they play it correctly and play the other things first, it doesn't really matter. I guess if we wait till the first activation, the sack, one's in the graveyard. Timing wise is tricky on that, but yeah, I guess we could theoretically get there. Mulligan. Still a mulligan. But we're up 1 Tron land, so the next hand, let it have up 2 Tron lands and hold on to that expedition map. Keep the stuff on the left. My left, the camera's inverted. Forget about that. And get rid of the stuff, the forest and the chromatics. We do not need those. Keep the tower and the expedition map. Give me an extra Tron land. I'm a little tempted. Alright, we'll give it a shot. If we hit a Chromatic off the top, I'll be happy. Thoughtseize is also a possibility, so you don't want to go too low here. Chromatic off the top, and extra power plant, alright. Now I just want to hit a mine off the top. There's the 2 haste Undyings. You know what? Go for a Boseiju here. I could use the forest. Could really use a mine off the top with no Boseiju, but I could use the forest. They kept an aggro hand. Noted. Mine off the top. Or Chromatic. I'll take a Chromatic. I'll take a forest. That gives us an Ugin next turn. We have a Dismember if we need it. We're in a really good spot if they're still low on land. We are in a really good spot. And that's a very nice top deck. We'll see if they want to try and play this out. Alright, they get their 3rd land. Yeah, but they're going to scoop from that. I think I know why they kept that hand, and it was likely because they had all the Undying, so they were a little bit aggro. They just needed to draw the lands, and they didn't get them in time. Which happens. Either way, interesting matchups. Those are kind of the best we can hope for, really, with this. It is a deck that runs Boseiju. It'll sometimes have Rin and 6, not always though. But Boseiju slows us down, and it's a combo that if we're first and we get the Karn out, we can usually disrupt them. But if they get their combo out first, it's a pretty quick one for them. And of course, they're that backup aggro strategy of just beat us to death. But yeah, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think. Leave the video a like and consider subscribing to the channel if it's your first time here. Tectonic Edge, signing out.